Hello ladies and gentlemen, it is I, Brandon, back again with Critical Failure, and we are doing the second video for today. Hopefully it's going to actually upload, and we are on the Spectator. This is the last of the Beholder kin, if I'm correct, in I'm so used to saying that, the 5th edition Monster Manual, and I'm surprised that Gazer's not inside of it, but that's just apparently not what I was expecting. The Spectator, though, is probably out of the three, the Beholder, the Death Tyrant, and the Spectator, is my most favorite, just being that it's not a normal Beholder. This one's not necessarily crazy at the very beginning, so it just kind of depends on how you are. I like the idea of using one of these as like a companion of some sort, so we'll get into that in a second. So, as for the normal thing, for the encounter videos, it's water, air, and land in my personal homebrew. So I'm going to do something for homebrew first and then the rest. So I said for homebrew, the Spectator should have an additional 20 health points that added onto it, and in my opinion should be given a Gazer as a companion. I think it'd be really funny just for the annoyingness of a Gazer to eventually start roiling, pissing off the Spectator to the point it wants it killed, and it's just like you see eventually how annoyed the Spectator will get with the Gazer. I just really want to see how that is played out through the DM. For the water, I kind of put it in some sort of like underwater temple type of thing. I said if the Spectator is somehow in an underwater temple, which I think would be a really cool thing to add in a campaign, it's probably given an area to wander to where it's full of oxygen, it's replenished somehow through unnatural means, either magical or otherwise, depends on how you put it. It could be possibly guarding an untold weapon that can turn the tides of war. It can turn possibly like some sort of magical helm that turns any person that wears it into a kingdom with vast amounts of land, basically like King Arthur's sword. It's like it's destined for that. Excalibur. Or it can be a grave of some long dead Triton royalty whose body is basically the altar is a ceremonial monument, and if enraged could spell the end of the civilization above water. I thought that'd be really cool. Like if you're doing like the evil train thing, it could be really up to you on what you want to do. I think it'd be really cool to have it to where it's something like that, to where it's like some sort of underwater species that summon this thing to quite literally protect it, and then if the party stumbles upon it and fucks it up, then you know it's like, oh, guess what, now you have a full-on war with fish people. So that'd be funny. In the air, I kind of did a comical route. I don't imagine this thing being in any sort of air thing, but if it did, there's only 2 words for it: cloud giants. As much as I can really come up with, so that's as much as I'm giving you. And on land, I said probably going to be encountered most here. It's going to be within the standards, like protect this magical item or area, BS. But I thought it'd be cool if a party summoned it to protect this magic item, and it's the only people allowed to touch it are the members in the party. And the Gazer basically wanders with the Spectator wanders with the group, protecting that item from people trying to steal it. So I thought that'd be really, really cool. Plus, your party basically gets a fucking Beholderkin as an additional fucking party member. Like, that's really cool in my opinion. So, that's just me. Of course, you should do that later on in the campaign when they're a little bit more seasoned and have more experience in the world and things like that. So, that is it. That is the encounters for the Spectators. Thank you guys for watching. Please leave a like and subscribe as I bring you more D&D content in the future. Comment down below if there's anything you would like to see. I have to rewrite the tiny video. Sorry, Kyler Black. Have it on my phone. It's going to be a little bit weird to transition it correctly. And if I have anything to add, I'll put it on there. Still waiting on Ed to give me whatever he has. So, yeah. But thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next video. Peace.